What's up? Welcome to Fantasy Smack Talk. I'm Dustin, sitting here with Mike. This is the Undervalued and Sleeper show for your 2010 fantasy baseball season. Before we get into the episode, we want to give a shout out to the sponsor for this video, and that's Doc Sports from DocSports.com. They're one of the leaders and most trusted names in the handicapping industry. They've been doing it since 1971. If you like betting on sports, this is a really cool site. They got a free 3-day trial. Just call them or send them an email. They'll get you set up. Let's get right into our first sleeper, and we got Carlos Gonzalez. This guy has all the potential in the world. You look at his overall numbers, they're not that impressive, but the real story is after the All-Star break. In 194 bats, batted .320, 12 home runs, 11 stolen bases, and with an average draft position of 122, this guy could be a top 10 outfielder. We love his upside there.
Jumping right down, the next guy on the list is Rajat Davis out in Oakland. He had a really strong finish to his 09 season where he batted .325, 46 runs, and 30 bags. And that was just in the second half. Ricky Henderson has said that he's probably going to steal 75 to 80 bags this year, but we'll see. He may not get that high, but he's definitely worth a late round pick if you're looking for some speed.
We got one more outfielder for you, and that's Julio Borbon out there with Texas. 157 at bats last year. He had 4 home runs, 20 RBIs, and 15 stolen bases, and batted .312. I mean, that should speak for itself. He's going to bat leadoff for Texas this year, which is going to give him even more opportunities to get on base and steal get some steals. We really like this guy's upside, and we're excited to see what he can do with a full season of at-bats.
Next, we'll get down into a couple pitchers on our list. The first is Brandon Webb out in Arizona. 2006 NL Cy Young Award winner, had his season cut short last year. Only pitched, 4 innings? Yeah, sorry for all you guys that took him as your first
Brent
pitcher.
had him.
Sorry, Brent. But reports already are saying that he may not be ready for the start of this season. So that actually could be a good thing, because that's even going to bump him further down on the draft board this year. And in our opinion, worth a gamble for where you're going to be able to get him.
And next, I got another pitcher. I absolutely love this guy, and that's Feliz for Texas. This pitcher is exciting to watch. His exciting stuff. Now, he only pitched 31 innings last year, so it's kind of a small sampling pool, but in those 31 innings, 39 strikeouts with an ERA of 1.74. I mean, that's
pretty nuts.
That's pretty exciting stuff right there. I really can't wait to see what this guy can do. There's a chance he starts the year in the bullpen, but he will be starting by the end of the year, and we can't wait to see what he can do.
Next on the list is Ben Sheets, who missed the entire 09 season recovering from elbow surgery. He's now in Oakland, and when healthy, he has a great strikeout-to-walk ratio. And given he'll be making his comeback in a renowned pitcher's park, it's well worth the roll of the dice in the late rounds.
And the last pitcher we got is Brian Matusz with Baltimore. This young guy has a lot of talent, and he really showed it coming down the stretch last year, especially in his last 3 starts in September. This guy has a lot of upside, young arm, and you're going to be able to get him so late. Great gamble for you for your fantasy team.
Our next guy on the list is Alcides Escobar. Once considered just a defensive specialist, he's now going to be the everyday guy filling in for J.J. Hardy, who's now a twin.
That's
there
right.
There you go, Dustin. This guy's got a nice upside, and with good speed and average, he's definitely worth a late-round pick, especially if he's going to be at the start of that Milwaukee lineup.
Next on our list, we got Miguel Montero, the catcher out there for Arizona. Some people might call us crazy, but we have him ranked in front of Wieters in our catcher tiers. We really like this guy, especially for how late you can get him in the draft at the average draft position of 142. Post All-Star break last year, batted .316, 11 home runs, 40 RBIs. We really like this guy as a mid-round catcher. We think he can really help your team.
And last guy on our list is Billy Butler. He was a high-average hitter with promising numbers in the minors, and finally started living up to some of those expectations last season. Now, it seems like we've been waiting forever for him to finally have a breakout season, but he's only going to be 23 at the start of the 2010 season, and he may be flirting with 30 home runs and 100 RBIs this year.
So that's it for all of our undervalued and sleeper players for the 2010 fantasy baseball season. Be sure to check out all of our other tiers and rankings videos. As well, we have a cheat sheet on our website, FantasySmackTalk.com. It gives you the top 150. Great thing to print off and have during your draft. I'm Dustin, this is Mike. We'll see you on the next video.